Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for today's at-home cool down and stretch. You can do this routine after a workout, after a run, or anytime you feel like your body needs a really good stretch. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start down on our mats in an all fours position. I'd like you to come to the top of your mat, really spread your fingers and ground your palms down onto the floor. We're going to curl our toes here, lengthen through the spine and push the hips up toward the ceiling, coming into a downward dog. You can have your knees as bent as they need to be here. And I really want you to take the time to flatten out your upper back. Let your head just hang between your shoulders. And let's start pedaling out the heels here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, really stretching that spine. Tailbone is lifted here, upper back is flat. Scooping belly in, breathe it out for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Level out the heels, come forward into a plank, soften knees down to the mat, flatten your feet, lower your chest, and then either come up onto your forearms like so, or all the way up onto your palms for an abdominal stretch. Melt your shoulders down away from your ears, gently press your chest forward, feeling that stretch running all the way through the torso for 3 and 2 and 1. Come back, take your knees really nice and wide, keep your hips elevated, and lower your forehead down to the floor, coming into puppy pose. Breathing in through the nose, filling the back of the rib cage, and out through the mouth, lengthening through the spine, drawing your armpits down toward the floor. For 3 and 2 and 1. Nicely done. Now we're going to come up into all fours, bring the knees so they're parallel, and we're going to step the right foot between the hands, gently straighten out that left leg, come up. Interlace your fingers, take them on your right thigh. Coming into a hip flexor stretch here. We're going to gently push that left hip forward. Growing nice and tall through the crown of the head. And now if it feels good, I'd like you to bring that left arm up and just reach back, feeling that stretch. Run all the way through the side body and the hip flexor on that left side. Hold it here for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Lower down. Bring your right knee to the floor. Left foot comes forward between the hands. Interlace your fingers, take them on your thigh. Just gently pushing that right hip flexor forward. Breathing deeply here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. If it feels good, take that right arm up and back, feeling the stretch, running from the hip all the way through the side body. Relax those shoulders for 3 and 2 and 1. Nicely done. Lower down, walk forward, curl the toes. Push the hips up toward the ceiling, and from here we're going to lift the right leg up high, lengthen, 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 and then fold the right leg under the body, coming into pigeon pose. Press your fingertips down onto the mat, lift up nice and tall here. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, if it feels comfortable to do so, slightly rotate to the right, looking out over right shoulder. For 3 and 2 and 1, back to center. Step back into your downward dog. Flatten out the upper back, lift the left leg high, stretch and lengthen, and then fold left leg under the body. Straightening that right leg out behind you, pressing up through those fingertips, and then walking the hands over to the left, looking out over left shoulder, getting a spinal rotation in here at the same time for 3 and 2, and 1. Back to center. Keep this leg tucked in. We're gonna bring it toward the inner thigh of the outstretched leg. We're gonna take the hands up and fold over, reaching for those toes while keeping both hips level. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Reach a bit further, feeling that stretch for 2 and for 1. Back to center. Switch sides. Lift up and lengthen and fold over to the opposite side, stretching and lengthening. Hips are evenly weighted. Reach a bit further, stretching and lengthening for 3 and 2 and 1. Come back to center, cross your legs. From here, we're gonna lift our shoulders up by our ears. Inhale and exhale, roll them back. Let's take 3 more. Lift those shoulders and melt the shoulder blades down and back. For 2, opening through the chest, releasing tension. And last 1, melt those shoulders down and back. Amazing work. We are done. I hope you feel well stretched, and I look forward to moving again with you next time.